Democrats threaten lawsuits. Join protests ahead of Trump Memecoin dinner. Democratic lawmakers went through a flurry of actions to highlight concerns that Donald Trump's Memecoin dinner is corrupt. Washington, D.C., Congressional Democrats threaten lawsuits, introduce legislation and plan protests in the lead-up to U.S. President Donald Trump's Memecoin dinner. Trump, whose affiliated businesses issued the $Trump Memecoin just days before he was inaugurated for his second term, announced he would host the 220 largest holders of his token for a dinner at the Trump National Golf Club in Potomac Falls, Virginia on Thursday, leading to a price spike as interested parties immediately bought more tokens to secure an invite. Critics called the move corrupt, pointing to the fact that foreign buyers who otherwise could not legally donate money to the president were purchasing tokens, as well as the opacity surrounding their buys. Many of the dinner's attendees are unknown, and some even pointed to the ability to maintain anonymity as a factor in their decision to go, according to the Washington Post. Tron creator Justin Sun boasted about being the top holder of the token ahead of the dinner, with blockchain explorers suggesting that the wallet with the largest Trump holding is tied to HTX, a crypto exchange connected to Sun. Senator Richard Blumenthal, the Connecticut Democrat who previously wrote open letters to two Trump-affiliated businesses asking about their crypto ventures, told reporters in a press call organized by center-left watchdog Accountable US that Trump was auctioning access to the White House with the Memecoin dinner. What's happening tonight is, in effect, putting a for sale sign on the White House, Blumenthal said. It's auctioning off access. He's literally saying to investors, the more you buy of my Memecoin, the greater your chance of coming to dinner with me. Blumenthal suggested that a lawsuit might force Trump to comply with at least some rules around foreign gifts or payments. During Trump's first presidency, Blumenthal and other members of Congress sued Trump for allegedly violating the U.S. Constitution's Foreign Emoluments Clause, which forbids public officials from taking gifts from foreign governments without the permission of Congress. Though an appeals court eventually nixed the suit, Blumenthal said Thursday he's ready to try again. If there were an authorization from Congress, members would bring a lawsuit. I would be more than happy to do it. I'd be eager to do it, he said. Even if Congress doesn't authorize this, private groups like public interest bodies could also bring a lawsuit which lawmakers could support through amicus briefs, he said. And essentially, the allegation would be, he's violating the provision of the United States Constitution that forbids payments or benefits from a foreign power plenipotentiary, he said. It's specifically enumerated in the Constitution, unless he has consent with Congress, and he has no consent. Representative Maxine Waters, the ranking Democrat on the House Financial Services Committee, pushed a new bill on Thursday that again seeks to make the president's crypto dealings explicitly illegal. The legislation, labeled the Stop Trading, Retention, and Unfair Market Payoffs in Crypto Act of 2025, carefully named for purposes of an acronym as the Stop Trump in Crypto Act, prohibits senior government officials and lawmakers from owning, controlling, or serving as an officer of a crypto firm or token issuer, and also from trading in digital assets if they have special insight because of their government role. Nowhere is Trump's blatant disregard and disrespect for the rule of law more apparent than in the way he has exploited the office of the presidency to promote shady, fraudulent crypto ventures that hold no real value and serve no true purpose other than to pad his pockets, Waters said in a statement when she announced the legislation. A White House spokesperson didn't immediately respond to a request for comment on the backlash from Democrats. During a press briefing, White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said Trump was attending the dinner in his personal time. It is not a White House dinner, it's not taking place here, she said when asked if the White House would share the names of the attendees. Waters' bill is substantially similar to earlier efforts from Senator Chris Murphy, a Connecticut Democrat behind the Modern Emoluments and Malfeasance Enforcement (MEME) Act, and Representative Sam Liccardo, who also had a bill in the House. The Democrats protesting Trump's dinner, however, further reveal the party's crypto split. These are largely the same lawmakers who have maintained opposition to crypto legislation, while another faction of the party recently joined with Republicans to advance the stablecoin bill in the Senate. Their argument: Trump's actions may be inappropriate or even illegal, but new legislation doesn't need to further underline that point. Democratic Senators Elizabeth Warren, Jeff Merkley, and Murphy held a press conference Thursday afternoon, alongside consumer advocacy groups to decry the president's dinner plans. The lawmakers are demanding that Trump reveal the names of the evening's attendees. With foreign-linked wallets, untraceable transactions, and no press allowed, the event raises alarming questions about foreign influence, national security, and the growing corruption at the heart of Trump's crypto empire. They said in a statement announcing the press conference at the U.S. Capitol. During the press conference itself, Warren, the top Democrat on the Senate Banking Committee, stood in front of a podium with posters saying, "Release the guest list," and asking who's coming to dinner. "Tonight is the orgy of corruption," Warren said at the Thursday press conference. She singled out the expected attendance of Tron's son, saying he will be having an especially good time at tonight's dinner, after the Securities and Exchange Commission paused its Tron enforcement work under the Trump administration. "Even if you release the names, it's still corrupt," Murphy argued on Thursday, adding that at least sharing the attendee info will show us who has bought access to him. "This president is coin-operated, both literally and figuratively," said Liccardo, who added that Trump's claim of attending in a personal capacity may open him up to legal charges. Merkley was also set to join an evening protest near the Gold Club dinner location, just outside of Washington. Read more. Trump's Memecoin dinner draws crowded cast of Democratic protesters from Congress. Update, May 22, 2025. 1920 Universal Time, coordinated adds information from Senate Dems press conference. Jesse Hamilton is CoinDesk's deputy managing editor on the Global Policy and Regulation team, based in Washington, D.C. Before joining CoinDesk in 2022, he worked for more than a decade covering Wall Street regulation at Bloomberg News and Businessweek, writing about the early whisperings among federal agencies trying to decide what to do about crypto. He's won several national honors in his reporting career, including from his time as a war correspondent in Iraq and as a police reporter for newspapers. Jesse is a graduate of Western Washington University, where he studied journalism and history. He has no crypto holdings. Nikoleshda is CoinDesk's managing editor for Global Policy and Regulation, covering regulators, lawmakers, and institutions. He owns less than $50 in BTC and less than $20 in ETH. He won a Gerald Loeb Award in the beat reporting category as part of CoinDesk's blockbuster FTX coverage in 2023, and was named the Association of Cryptocurrency Journalists and Researchers Journalist of the Year in 2020. On the news team at CoinDesk, Cheyenne focuses on crypto regulation and crime. Cheyenne is originally from Houston, Texas. She studied political science at Tulane University in Louisiana. In December 2021, she graduated from CUNY's Craig Newmark Graduate School of Journalism, where she focused on business and economics reporting. She has no significant crypto holdings.